Sometimes you just have to be creative and come up with different ways to motivate yourself to get up and actually start cleaning and tidying your house. The first technique is going to tackle all those things in your house that are laying around that are just out of place. They have a home, but they're not put away. This technique is called the Little Red Riding Hood technique. So think about Little Red Riding Hood and her little red riding hood and her basket, and you are going to find a basket, a laundry basket, a container, and go around your house and maybe set a timer for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and find anything that is not put away where it should be and put it into your basket. And when you come across items that are homeless, you don't know exactly where they are supposed to go, just leave those, because we're gonna deal with those with the next technique. This is just finding things that are out of place, but you know where they're supposed to go. And then take some time and effort to actually walk to whatever room they're supposed to be in and put those items away. So it does take a little bit of effort, but if you don't put any effort in, you're never gonna get anything done. You can quote me on that. The second technique is called the real estate agent technique. So if you think about a real estate agent, half of their job, or I don't know, a certain percentage of their job, I'm not a real estate agent, is finding homes for people to live in. So what you are going to do is go around your house and find items that came into your house, they were just set down, you never really found a place for them. Pick up one by one, find an item that doesn't have a home, and go and find a home for it. So this might require you to evict something from their current home into the donation bin or into the trash, because it's really a lot of the homeless items in our house that are kind of cluttering up our space. This also isn't really about finding temporary homes for things. This is about finding a permanent home for homeless objects in your house. The third technique is called the prized pig technique. Instead of trying to declutter and tidy your whole house in one big swoosh, this one is going to allow you to focus on one area, and that is your prized pig. An easy one to start with would maybe be a kitchen counter or a kitchen island. It tends to attract a lot of clutter. You're gonna start by decluttering that space. So if you're doing a kitchen island, you just take everything off, but what you don't want to do is take everything off and just put it on another counter. You want to actually go through and either little Red Riding Hood it or find it a new home and get everything off of that counter or that space. You can actually do this in a room too. If you have a room you want to start with, maybe your living room, you just want to declutter that, and that is your prized pig. And then every evening before you go to bed, you're going to tidy it up, wipe it down. Once you feel like your prized pig is in tip-top gold medal worthy shape, then you can add another pig to your herd group pack of pigs. And it will just sort of motivate you to keep working on different areas of your house, and you won't feel overwhelmed by the amount of decluttering you need to do in your entire house. Technique number 4 works really well for junk drawers or cupboards that have just been stuffed full and you need to go through them and get rid of stuff, but you don't really know where to start. And so this one is called roll the dice. So what you're gonna do is find a dice or 2 dice, depending on how cluttered your area is. I have a junk drawer that's jam-packed full of stuff. I could probably use 6 dice and still have stuff to take out of there, but you roll the dice and that will tell you how many things you just want to remove from that space and either find a new home for it, donate it, or throw it away. And so this is kind of a simple, quick one, but it will give you that satisfied feeling of the dice gave me a 5 and I got rid of 5 things. And getting rid of 5 things is better than getting rid of 0 things. The last technique is called the dot to dot technique. So you think of dot to dot, you're just going from 1.1 to 0.100. And so for this one, you are going to start in one room, look around, find something that doesn't belong in that room, pick it up and walk to wherever it belongs and set it there and put it away. And then wherever you end up, you are going to find another item in that room or space or area that does not belong there, and you are going to pick it up and you are going to walk to wherever it goes and put it away. This works for items that already have a home or that are homeless. This is also a really good one to do if you have some sort of step goal that you're trying to achieve, because you can do a lot of walking if you have a lot of stuff to put away. When I was a kid and I would clean the house with my mom, we always had a box for donations and for trash, and then we had another box and we just kept calling it miscellaneous. And it's of course miscellaneous, but as a kid I always thought it was a woman named Miss Alanius, and she was just this crazy woman and just had all these interests and hobbies and crazy. And so anything that was just random in the house, we would put in the miscellaneous box because that's what Miss Alanius likes. Be sure to check out my other decluttering videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.